Welcome to Showtime 49. Welcome to Showtime 49.
What's good, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. But first, I gotta let y'all know it's a name change, as you can see on the bottom. It's no longer Real Room Service Podcast. Now we Showtime 49. As y'all know, I cover the Lakers and I cover the Niners. So I feel like the Showtime, you already know, because we was looking real Showtime last night. Real Showtime. So matter of fact, let's get right into that. You know what? Let's address this corgi first. You know what I'm saying? We gotta address this. So as y'all know, it's that freaking dog that's been on the internet, and he was predicting the series between us and the Warriors. And he had us winning game one, Warriors game two. Then he had us winning game three and four. And then he had the Warriors coming back and winning the following three games to win instead. He was 5-0 until last night. Until last night. It's a wrap. Hey, man, it's just so much to say. It's so much to be excited about because this team of ours was 2-10. 2-10. I mean, if anybody would have told us would have been in the second round of the playoffs after that start, I'm pretty sure all of us would have been like, wow, okay. This is gonna be an interesting season to watch. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, but we know what happened. It was the trade deadline. But look at us now. We didn't got past the Warriors in 6, as I predicted. Lakers in 6. That is what I predicted. I mean, game 5 just kind of felt like they were gonna win anyway. It just didn't have the feel that last night had, because all day it was like those nerves, but you felt confident because you knew it's like, okay, we're at home. We knew this was our chance, and you knew our team was going to come out with firepower. You knew they was going to come out with energy, and it didn't help that Jermichael Green was poking out LeBron. Hasn't everybody learned to stop poking at him? You know what? Keep doing it. Shoot, why not? We get W's when y'all do, so keep it up. Keep it up. But yeah, man, that Corgi, he almost did some things. He had the whole world like, what's going on here? If that Corgi would have ended up being right, that freaking dog, everybody would have been in the uproar, especially Laker fans. Like, are you serious right now? The script couldn't be scripted no more than what it is right now. But we got it done. LeBron said, I'm bigger than you. So he imposed his will. And that leads right into how aggressive LeBron was. As we know, LeBron goes to the gym earlier before the game. He like gets a whole workout in. That man got a workout in. And then pregame, I don't know if y'all saw, but this man was out here like going through a boxing round. He out here throwing punches left and right, doing some things. It was like he was trying to let people know, I'm about to impose my will today. That's what I'm going to do. And that's exactly what we saw right out the gate. The moment LeBron got out on that floor, it's like he was in the post all game. And from that position, he could do anything against the Warriors because you can't double team him because we know LeBron's always been a willing passer. And on top of that, when you're at home, it just seems to be that your role players play better. They play a lot freaking better. Because, I mean, everybody was hooping last night. I just loved the energy from literally everybody. I like how D'Lo came out. He was aggressive. Schroeder came out and set the tone, even though he got ejected. We're going to get back to that. Anyway, yes, that man, he set the tone. Even Vanderbilt came out there and had a couple of defensive stops, made some plays. Then Rui was out there hooping. Hey, let's not. Austin Reeves, man. Oh, my gosh. AR-15. Yeah, he's him. He's him. Okay? He done told you already. You done seen it multiple times. And last night he had Steph on skates. And one. Come on, quit playing, man. Quit playing. It's only his second year. He better be here to stay. We let go of Alex Caruso. So we got to keep Austin Reeves, man. AR-15 is like that. Handles, IQ, jumper, big body still, going to the cup, getting and ones, making free throws. I love this guy. He's amazing. He's amazing. And he's clamping up on defense too. He's giving you all he can. He's a hustle player. Like, I'm just glad LeBron allowed him to do more, take control of the ball handling along with D'Lo, which allows LeBron to do other things. Even though last night it was heavy on LeBron handling the ball, but he still trusts D'Lo. He still trusts Austin Reeves. That man hitting half-court shots. Like, when he got that ball, you saw him glance at that clock real quick. That's when you knew he was fully locked in and fully aware of what was going on in his situation. Man, as soon as that ball went up, the first thing I said, and I got witnesses because I was at work, the first thing I said was, oh, that's bucket. That's a bucket. Boom, right up in there. Because it just felt right. It felt right. Everything about last night felt right. Of course, things are going our way, and a win is going to feel good. I understand. But real basketball fans understand when you have a feeling, especially something in the playoffs, you can feel the vibe of a game and how things are going. Yes, you know the threat that the Warriors pose, the threat that Steph poses, and he always makes me nervous because he's the greatest shooter we've ever seen. So to me, they're never freaking out of a game unless we go up by 30. That's the only time I feel more comfortable. But given the records in this series, and LeBron ain't never losing a 3-1, never up 3-1, never lost. Being that the Warriors weren't a great road team, being that the Lakers are undefeated at home, all the odds just undefeated at home in the playoffs. All the odds just stacked up against the Warriors, and it was stacked in our favor. And honestly, what we did, we just played to our strength, which was go in the paint, play aggressive. LeBron was doing that. He was going to the cup every time. We hit the same amount of threes as the Warriors. I think it was 13, but we shot 20 less threes than them. That means when we shot our threes, they were wide open and it was necessary at the time. We played a legit full basketball game. Legit. And that's going to be needed in the next series against Denver. But I'm not done with the Warriors yet, because these fans was crying. Oh my gosh. Now, there's a reason why I don't like certain teams, but the fans make it worse. I really don't have that big of a problem with the Warriors. It's the fans. Oh my God. I mean, y'all complain about everything. I mean, y'all want to complain about fouls when y'all know y'all be hacking. Y'all know y'all was one of the most foulest teams in the league. Y'all know that. That's literally y'all stat. Y'all was one of the worst in the league with defending without fouling. And it shows. Y'all little. So, of course, y'all going to foul people that's bigger than you because they imposing their will. What else you going to do? You got to try to get tough or you're going to foul. And that's what happened. Simple as that. You guys are a three-point shooting team. Did you guys not destroy us in the 3 percentage? You did. It was like triple digits. Y'all still caught L's. It's because y'all live by the 3 and die by the 3. And I get it. Y'all been winning. Y'all dynasty and the whole everything. Much respect. But it just wasn't that time. Like it felt like Steph was the only one that was consistent because Klay Thompson was a no-show. I was tired of hearing the fans talk about this Game 6 Klay, Game 6 Klay, Game 6 Klay. What about LeBron? Huh? What about him being undefeated when he's up 3-1? You think Game 6 Klay is going to overtake a LeBron James? Come on, man. Let's be realistic. And it showed. It showed. Game 6 Klay was non-existent. I didn't see, bruh. I didn't see him. Oh, and let's not get to Jordan Poole. Ooh. Hey, Warrior fans, how do y'all feel about all that money y'all paid him? Did y'all keep the receipt? Can you get it? Is it like Costco and you can return something after you've been using it for a minute? Y'all gave it a test drive for a year and it just playoffs came and I don't know who he turned into. Y'all wasn't the splash bros. I know that. Steph was splashing, but the rest of y'all was it was more like sprinklers, sprinkler bros. That's what it felt like. And that's my cousin does say, Jordan Puddle, because it wasn't nothing too wet out there. Y'all nothing was looking good, absolutely nothing. But I was very pleased with how we came out there. So let's get into AD, man. Yeah. So can we stop this narrative, please? Can we stop the narrative of Anthony Davis not being able to put together back-to-back performances of greatness? He only played bad game two. We just won in six. And he consistently played good 3, 4, 5, 6. He consistently played good. And then this game, he just stepped it up even more. They were getting offensive rebounds prior to. He said, nah, because that leads to second chances. That leads to them open threes. That leads to us losing a game. I'm going to go ahead and grab all of them in the first quarter, first half. That man had 20 boards. Hey, it's not like he was serving it up offensively a whole bunch, but he was consistent. But he was on them boards, and he was playing that defense. And LeBron was aggressive. That's a tone. That's another tone that's being said. It's just multiple people. Whew. Man, Anthony Davis, he gonna have his hands full next round against Nikola Jokic. And that's gonna be something to see right there. That's wow. That's gonna be something to see. But I like how we match up against them. I just do. We generally own the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. So it's funny how this could literally be like all the same bubble teams back in this Final Four again. This is crazy. Because that's the other narrative. The other narrative is, oh, the bubble championship. That wasn't hard basketball. That wasn't real basketball. It didn't count. Okay, we look at the teams that was in it, and they in it right now. So cut it. Cut it. I ain't trying to hear that no more. I'm not. And there's another narrative. There's the Anthony Davis one, him being injured and the whole everything like that. Okay. So, how many games did Anthony Davis miss this playoffs? How many games did Chris Paul miss? Did Kawhi Leonard miss games? It's crazy. All these other people that get injured all the time, but yet Anthony Davis is the worst, right? Okay. Because he's played more games than all of them. Just so you're aware. And he's still playing. He's still here because he's very effective and he's been healthy. He takes little dings and, hits there. And, of course, it scares us because we've seen the past of him getting injured and missing games and all that. But you got to give credit where it's due. He's taking these hits and he's still playing. And he's still playing hard. There's no drop off in his game. So you got to give him credit. If you're going to bash him, you got to give him credit. You can't just do one. Come on, especially a player as great as him, because he is great. And we always say when healthy, but that's anyone. He's great. He literally can't be stopped. He's great. And he's on good on both ends. So, hey, all love to you, AD. Keep doing your thing. I hope you continue to stay healthy. But you got your hands full. But I got faith in you because I know you're going to do what you got to do. I believe in Darvin Ham. You feel me? He made all kind of good adjustments. Darvin Ham made great adjustments this series. And in my opinion, it looked like the Lakers were clearly better than the Warriors in the series. And I think Darvin Ham outcoached Steve Kerr because there was a battle of coaches going back and forth, making all these adjustments and different switches and pick and rolls and bringing AD up to the top so he can't get as many rebounds if they were to miss. So that way they can get more offensive rebounds and kick it out. Now he's out of position. It's just a lot of stuff that was going on with these coaches going back and forth. And then all of a sudden, Jared Vanderbilt's out of the starting lineup. And now we got Dennis Schroeder in there who's setting the tone and doing things and getting all up in Draymond's face and causing Steph a little bit of something. He in him because Dennis Schroeder, he got defense. He's doing the best he can. He's the best shooter in the world, with ultimate handles and great IQ. Like he's also like Mount Rushmore, dang near, like for real. Steph's raw. And Dennis Schroeder was out there doing this thing. So these coaches, it was definitely a matchup, but I think Darvin Ham came out on top. Not only because of the win, but it's the way that we won. And it seemed like ours was the more dominant and better option. Hence, Lakers in 6. Ah! All right. And lastly, before I get out of here, Lonnie. Yeah. I thought I forgot about him, didn't you? No. Nope. Because y'all know I've been hollering Lonnie since the beginning of the season. And he didn't just have a good game 3. When he came in mop-up duty in game 2, it was good, which gave him the opportunity to play more minutes, have a good game 3. And then we know what happened in game 4, baby. That man came through and helped get us that 3-1 lead. And then we all felt confident as a Laker nation. Of course, we lost the next game, but he still played cool. He still played solid. It's good. But then last night, when Dennis Schroeder got ejected, Lonnie Walker came in and just stepped up again. Like, his production per the minutes he's on the floor is through the roof. I'm so happy with what he is. I love this post-game interview, giving all glory to God. Like, Lonnie, I mess with you, bro. Like, you my guy. For real. I got faith in you. I'm confident in you. You come from good stock because you was coached by Pop. You feel me? Like, you coming from the Spurs, that means something to me because that's a good organization. And to me, it's showing. And I'm thinking he loving this run that we on. I think it's the furthest he ever been. Let's keep it rolling, young fella. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Yes, Dennis Schroeder real quick, and Draymond. It was BS. All right, Draymond had the ball in the man's face. Did Dennis Schroeder do himself any justice? No, because he was talking and all this stuff and all that, and he put himself in a bad position to get ejected. But for them to continue to not allow Draymond Green to get ejected from these games or even giving him more text, he was just mouthing off and jawing the entire series. And they just weren't giving this man technical fouls. They were just letting him get away with anything. But yet Shooter can have a whole basketball in his face and probably sounding like Mumbo, but he can get a tech. The one that eject him out the game. All right, bet. But it's all good. Lakers in 6, baby. We out here. All right, this is what we do. So I'm hyped right now. I'm going to stay this way. I'm going to get back into the Denver series and dig deeper into it. But I appreciate y'all for checking me out. You know, we Showtime 49 now. This is what it is. And this is what it's going to be. So I'm going to be rocking with y'all on the regular. So keep tapping in. I'm going to holla at y'all.